Hey, Rob Dyrdek, Mr. Dyrdek, sorry, Mr. Dyrdek, sorry. I just want to tell you, I really appreciate, I really appreciate you as a person. I really think that you're an awesome person. I mean, you've done obviously a great deal for the city of Los Angeles. You've done a great deal for the skateboarding community, especially. But really, I just want to tell you that, from a personal standpoint, I mean, I've been watching, I watched Rob and Big when it first came out, and I watched Fantasy Factory and Ridiculousness, and heck, I even watched Wild Grinders now. I mean, I just want to tell you that you're a big inspiration, to everybody, not just me, but to everybody. I mean, me personally, I used to be a skateboarder. I used to skate a lot when I was in like 8th grade and stuff. I just stopped because I wasn't any good at it, and still I just did to have fun, but like, I kind of stopped, and it's like, A, it got expensive, and B, it's like, I just stopped skating. I don't know why, but but anyway, I just want to tell you, man, that that I really appreciate, I really appreciate, you, and I really appreciate things you do for people, and you're obviously a great person, and I really think that you deserve your holiday that you got, and that you're an OG, an original gangster, and you got a golden voice. And you should definitely make a record with Bieber. I would buy it. But another note, I just want to tell you, man, that like, I really appreciate, like, dang, I've said appreciate like 8 times. I apologize, but I mean, you're an awesome guy, and you're obviously you do a lot of charity work, and that's really important. And that's you're obviously, you're a really good role model for somebody to grow up to. That's why I have a lot of respect for you. That's why when people like make fun of you and stuff, I'm just telling them to shut up, because it's like, you don't know Rob Dyrdek. You don't know how awesome this guy is. You don't know how hardcore he is. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I just, you're awesome, man. Another thing too, I want to show you. I don't know if you can read that. It's my Alien Workshop hat. It's backwards. Funny story is that I'm a big fan of Alien Workshop, and another thing too is that this hat, you see, it's pretty gross and filthy. I can't even wear it anymore. My head's too big. Because I had this thing in 8th grade, man, and remember, like, I used to look up to you, especially a lot in 8th grade. And if you notice some of these autographs on here, that's autograph. They're not skaters. I went to a Rockies game with my grandpa, and this is the only hat I had, so I got the Rockies players to sign it. But I was just wondering, man, like, if you would like to, I don't know, maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, maybe if you'd like to come out and maybe hang out or something. I don't know. It just depends on whatever you want to do, man. If you want to come, like I said, well, now I'm not trying to be creepy and be like, I'm obsessed with Rob Dyrdek. I'm just saying, like, if I'd really like to meet you, or maybe hang out with you or something. That'd be really cool. I mean, that's always been a dream of mine to meet Rob Dyrdek. So I mean, if it could happen, I'd be really appreciative of it. But I understand at the same time if you don't, if it's weird for you, I apologize. Like I said, it's always been a dream of mine to meet Rob Dyrdek, or maybe get your autograph on this hat, or so I can put it, in my other stuff, so I can hang it up or whatever. But on a later note, I said I can give you my phone number if you want, and I apologize if I'm coming across as creepy stalker. I'm not. Trust me, man, I'm not. I'm a normal guy. Like I said, I'm really appreciative of you and your stuff. My phone number is 303-250-6740. I'll say it again. 303-250-6740. Yeah. But another thing too, man, is that another thing too, I really appreciate how you treat your mom. You do. You treat her. I think you treat her with a lot of respect, and I really appreciate that. How you really treat your parents right. Like I said, my parents are divorced. I only have my mom and my grandpa. My grandpa, he's like my dad, basically, and I love him and I respect him much. But I love my mom to death, and I think I really appreciate it how you're very respectful, and you love your mom, and I appreciate that a lot. How respectful and awesome you are to your mom. And I want to give a quick shout out to Drama Beats, Chris Drama Beats Path, Chanel West Coast. Sorry, I have my thumb out. There we go, West Coast. Christopher Big Black Boykin, do work, son! And of course, Big Cat. And you can't forget about the guy behind Wild Grinders, Tracy. and Turbo, and everybody that makes the Fantasy Factory run, and of course, you know, Stilo, Sterling Brim, the guy on Ridiculousness. Man, if you're listening, you do an excellent job on the videos. And to all your personnel and all the people you hang out with, just kudos to you. You're a good man, sir. Keep doing what you're doing. All right, I'm out. And if you're looking for me on YouTube, it's Prototype123. And when I say prototype, it's not how you spell prototype. I spelled it wrong. It's Protoype instead of another T. Anyway, get your own, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm a loyal fan of yours. All right, peace.